Aloha and good morning and welcome back to Mindgasms. I love having fun. Okay, gang, I have a new phone, so I'm able to make new vlogs, video blogs. I'm learning. And so today's day one of the new Mindgasms. Wow, let me just say something. I love you. I really, truly love you. I have a big question. Do you love you yet? Please learn that you need to love you. There's no one in the world you need to love more than you. You've got to be. I get emotional about this because this life is beautiful when you love yourself. You have to let go of all the stuff. You have to let go of all the crap that people tell you because they're just looking for love and they're looking at it through you, but they've got to find it through themselves too. That's the thing. You can never allow another person to control your thoughts. That's the only thing you have is your feelings and the way you feel. Embrace them and love you. You're your best BFF. Seriously. Who do you hang out with 24/7 for the internal part of your life? Because this life is never ending. We entered this body as pure energy and we're going to leave this body as pure energy. And believe me, love you. When you truly start loving you, you'll be amazed. And the next thing is to let go. Let go of all the stuff. Believe me. It feels. I know I'm crying a little bit, but it's because I know the results when you do this, and it's not an overnight sensation. It can be. But we've got this shit built up that we've had for years. So it might not be an overnight sensation, but believe me, start saying a couple things. I love myself. Just say it. Look in the mirror every day and say you love you. And then just say, I'm aware. Just be aware. Every time you think of it, just say, I'm aware. And just be aware of your surroundings. Look around, embrace the world, and be at the moment. And the other thing is just to keep moving forward. There's nothing. I mean, even the moment I started this video is behind me now. See, even when I do what I call a silly thing or something and I want to beat myself up for a minute, I don't anymore. I mean, and then I'm not trying to preach or anything, but say it, I'm just telling you. If you believe in God, higher power, universal source, however you want to interpret it, there is an energy that's driving us. When you trust that, hey, we have free will. So we're all individuals. We all have our own reality. And we all can choose what we want in life. Each of us is our own screenwriter and we make our own movie. And it doesn't interfere with anyone else's movie. And we don't need anyone else's movie to be part of our movie. And we don't need our movie to be part of anyone else's. You have to trust, though, and you have to just see. The thing is, humans, and my dad reminds me quite often at 91, I love him. Hi, Pop, I love you. We're all people, so I'm a people too, and it's all. I'm part of this. I guess what I'm saying is, you just have to keep moving forward, and and we have this situation in our heads that we think we need to know what's going on to make a step forward. Does a bird know where it's going when it leaves the nest? Does it know where it's going the next day when it stops to sleep that night? No. It just keeps moving forward because it trusts that its highest power, God, universal source, again, however you interpret it, loves it and is going to keep moving it to the best things. See, that's the thing. Even us, we don't even see. Sometimes we set goals and things with so many limitations because of what we feel we only can get or maybe even deserve. Boom, 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 boom. We always deserve it. Just remember that. You were born infinite. You were born abundant. You were born into this life, into this body, to find joy. That's all this purpose on this earth is for. Other people will say differently, but I'm serious. Think about it. Is not everything that you do in your life so you feel better? Really, it is. If you really think about it, bottom line is your ass is what's most important. And you're going to make sure your ass is taken care of. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I'm just saying it. No matter how much you want to say differently, what boils down to is you're going to be the one making sure you get to the surface of the water if you're down below. Even in the airlines, don't they tell the parents, put on your freaking air mask first, then save the other people? Because you ain't going to do shit if you're saving them and then you forget to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? So it's not selfish to love you. It's not selfish to take care of you. In fact, you should be taking care of you every fucking day. I'm sorry. I'm just telling it like it is. Seriously, man. Take care of you. Love you. See, when your car is washed, when your car is full of gas, when your car has new tires and everything's running great, you can shift it into drive and just fly with no concerns because you know it's cool and it's got the fuel and it's got the tires for traction. Take care of you. Make sure you're healthy. Love this body. It's the only one you got. But the thing is, it loves you. And it will do... Ooh, my nose is running. Hold on. Station break. I gotta blow my nose, sorry. Well, I don't know where that happened. Sorry about that. Okay. Again, the cup is not going to overflow if the cup doesn't have anything in it. And it's a lot I mean, believe me, my intentions in life is always to help others and to love others and to get others to hopefully notice their greatness. But believe me, every morning I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I meditate, I drink a cup of good Kona coffee because I love Kona coffee. I eat a very healthy yogurt and fruit. I want lightness in my body, but I want something to nutrify me and get my energies going. I set some manifestations for the day, and then by around 6:37, see, I can go out in the day. I've set my energy up. I've set my intentions up. I'm now going out into the world, blocking the shit I don't want, attracting the things that I do want, and cruising down my road of life with as little resistance as possible. Now, I'm not going to say that shit doesn't fly across our path once in a while. And that's where it's up to us. How are we going to react? Which is just knee-jerk and kick-in reaction. Or are we going to respond with thought, with kindness, with love, with respect? See, it's not that things don't happen in the world, and it's not that things don't happen, period. It's just how you respond and your perception of it. See, it's wherever you're at in this part right here. Oh, wait. This part right here. This is, you know what they're learning? They're learning that there's over 40,000 brain cells. Yes, these cells up here are in here too. They're now finding that there is a heart brain. Heart brain. Yeah. And then there's a thing attached to that called the heart rate vibration. Now what that does is, however you're feeling, see, you know, in the old Mindgasms, remember we talk about feelings a lot? I've learned it is totally spot on. I mean, there's nothing else involved. Your feelings control your life. And the thing is, we're responsible for our lives, but I'm not saying, see, I say that to some people and they totally fucking freak out on me. They lose it, they start yelling, they're like, I didn't bring that into my life, that's not me, I don't know who else did. I bring what's in my life, you attract what's in yours. No matter what you say, accept it. Because then once you accept it, then maybe you could start controlling what comes into your life. You see what I'm saying? See, when you don't get up in the morning and meditate, when you don't get up and start setting your intentions of how you want your day to go, then you're just allowing the world to fucking throw anything you want at you. Now, I want to just make a little side note. Fuck is not a bad word. Actually, I've read some articles that saying expressing it passionately within a sentence is actually releasing and letting go of things, and it's just an emphasizing word. I mean, honestly, if you really look, there's so many different definitions. So I'm not saying it to offend anyone. I guess I'm just really passionate right now. But anyways, that's the thing. We attract everything in our lives. So my friend who's sick and who keeps always getting sicker, I keep sending prayers and energy because I'm like, dude, you know, you are the coolest guy. You say beautiful things, but at the same time, you say a lot of negative things about your health, about energy. And then I just noticed the next post is another problem and another problem. And then I have other friends. They think that they're their possessions. They get a new car, and especially if it's a pretty cool car, which is awesome. It's awesome that you took the time and the energy and you manifested a dream. But remember, that's not you. You are you. Sure, it looks cool. I mean, believe me, I have the James Bond persona, and I'm working out, and and I have a tux I just bought recently, and I'm going to get some cool cars in the near future. But it's just because it's fun. It's not me. I'm not going to... I mean, somebody scratched a friend of mine's car a week or so ago, and I'm sorry to say his energy was terrible that day. And that's not who he is. See, he is not that person. I know, because I know him. So when he was out of whack like that, out of alignment, it was hurtful because his own energy was fighting with him, because it's like, dude, this is not us. Why are you acting that way? See, our inner spirit and our physical body, sometimes they have conflicts, because the inner spirit's always, let me accentuate, ALWA, whatever, S, always loves and moves forward. It never looks at anything negatively. Never judges. So, when your inner spirit's telling you, dude, I don't feel good right now, stop at that moment and say, okay, what am I thinking? What am I doing that's not loving right now? That's not moving forward and not looking at life with greatness. You'll see, because you're in that moment. You'll see what it is that's affecting your joy. And then, see, the thing is, that's where it's fun. Because then now you could change your thoughts. Because you don't have to allow you... I mean, unless you just like suffering and you like pain. I guess, I don't know, but I'm just saying, you could choose now to get back into joy. To drop whatever, because really you'll see, in the long of the short run of everything, nothing matters. I mean, whatever your neighbor or friend says or does, I mean, I hate to even say it, even down to the stuff that we think is serious, like, I don't know, cheating. If your lover wants to go cheat, that's their journey and it's their responsibility. It's your ego that is saying, I'm hurt. You know what? Let go. Because again, can you control a partner? No. Now, hopefully you're in a good relationship. Hopefully you communicate. Hopefully you love each other. I mean, you love yourself to the fullest. They love themselves to the fullest. You're not basing your joy and your happiness on what they do for you and vice versa. Because that's where the issues come in. When you're depending on the other person to bring you joy, and that's not just only in a love relationship, that's in any. If you're in a relationship of a teacher, student, a parent, child, a worker, boss, just remember, it's just a relationship, and you cannot allow See, the boss will try to tell you, you got to do this, and if you don't, you're going to be punished, or you'll be fired, or you'll be written up. But that's only because they're looking for joy, and they think they're going to get it by telling you what to do, and with the fear factor. But if they only approached everything with love and kindness and loved you, they would see they'd get love back, everyone would be feeling good, they'd be progressing, the business would be profiting, customers will be happy. You'll go home feeling like you were satisfied at work. You won't bitch at your partner. You won't yell at the kids. You'll go home. You'll enjoy. You'll love the dog. You'll love your home. You'll love the plants coming up the driveway. You'll love the driveway taking you to your house. See, everything has beauty and joy in it. Did I tell you I love you? I do. And the thing is, I love me. I have learned to love me, and I'm seriously, it's amazing because I didn't realize that I didn't love myself as much as I thought I did before. I've always thought I loved myself, and I do, and I practice. And that's the thing. Don't beat yourself up about maybe you didn't love yourself enough before. Who cares? Now is all that matters now. So it feels good to love you, and it feels good not to worry, and it feels good to move forward. I'm telling you, the universe is showering on me these days. Now, I think because of some of my old limitations, the amount of showering, it's often, and it's quite apparent that I am getting my manifestations. And now I'm learning, okay, this feels good. I have that. I have it. And now I'm noticing that the allowing's getting larger, so that's awesome. Because, there's ebb and flow and everything, and let's just say we've had some ebb, and I am practicing, and I am ready to be ready, to be ready, to be ready, to be ready for the larger allowances that are coming into my life. And see, that's it. Not beating yourself up for what you don't have. Not being frustrated at the moment for what you don't have, but enjoying every moment, loving yourself all the time, knowing that today I'm the best I can be and tomorrow I'll just be a little bit better. And that applies to all of us. There's not a soul on this world that doesn't have source within them and have the power to make change in their lives. I've met some people from third world countries lately, and they embrace this. I do Lyft driving, and it's amazing. I think I give more lifts of life than I do driving because everyone hugs, and I leave people leave my car where we have known each other forever because we share, and many, many, many times people say they can't believe that they've gotten so many answers to things in the short Lyft ride. And look at me, it just touches my life because that's what we're here for. We're here to just nurture and love one another, and I'm realizing that deep down we're all the same, no matter where we're from, what color, what race, if you have spiky hair, no hair, tattooed beyond belief to white shirt and pencil protector in the pocket. I mean, we're all the same. We just want love. We just want to feel like we're doing something in this world that's helpful. And we're looking for joy. Well, today's Mindgasm had a lot more to say than I realized, and I just want to say this again one more time. I love you guys. Embrace your life. You don't realize how beautiful it is. God loves you beyond. You don't even know how much the universe loves you. Take it. It's not being selfish. It's not being weird, and you're not meant to suffer, and you're not meant to struggle. You're meant to be loved. You're meant to love. You're meant to find joy and feel good. So on that note, aloha, which means unconditional love. It's not hello. It's not goodbye. That's what some tourists came up with. Aloha has actually 21 core values of love. And I'll go into those, but the main one is unconditional love. And it's unconditional love for you. Peace. Biggest hugs. Oh, I love you guys. I know I'm emotional today, but it's because as I learn and my life gets so much more beautiful, I just want to share this. But again, sometimes people take it like I'm trying to tell you what to do or say that what you did was wrong before, and it's none of that. We never do anything wrong. This is just a journey of discovery and learning. But as I learn and actually having life situations show me these lessons, it's hard for me not to share it because my life is just becoming more beautiful every day. I love you guys. Peace. See you tomorrow.